Hi guys, another video for you. This one is about pre-workout drinks. Again, it's generalised. It's not necessarily, or won't be, specific to you and your goals, but it's a general rule of thumb. So we're going to look at pre-workouts for fat loss, pre-workouts for bodybuilders, hypertrophy, wanting to change your body composition, and then we're going to look at pre-workouts for strength athletes and fighters. So let's get straight into what I would recommend for a pre-workout drink for a fat loss client. Again, I would tailor this to a specific client, but a general rule of thumb, you're looking at the bulletproof coffee, okay? You're looking at caffeine around 200 milligrams, so a shot of espresso, some coconut oil in there, your fats are an alternative fuel, and then some amino acids and for protection. Now, there's a few things there. For me, personally, I wouldn't even bother with the coffee. I'd just take a caffeine tablet, okay? Take a caffeine tablet, take some nuts, or even some, some peanut butter, depending on what calories have been for that day. Again, because it's fat loss. And the amino acids are completely up to you. There are studies out there that show taking amino acids during workouts and before workouts don't really have that much effect. However, I have clients that take it because they like it. It makes their water taste a little bit better. They also feel better and they feel like they can go for longer. So if it's a placebo effect, so be it. Again, it comes down to cost, really, ultimately. If you can afford amino acids and you can afford them and you feel they work for you, then fuck what the science says, take it. It isn't going to do you any harm, but just make sure that your amino acids aren't full of sugar, aspartame, sweeteners, and all the other shit, because it's just contrary to what you're trying to do. So that is what I would recommend for fat loss, if that's your main goal. That's my pre-workout that I would recommend for a fat loss client. Okay, so your next one for bodybuilders. I'd recommend anything that's got arginine in or nitric oxide. Basically what those two things do is they increase blood flow into the muscle tissue, which helps it to pump up, to swell, to tear, to adapt, and to get bigger. So nitric oxide is a vasodilator. So what that means is it dilates the blood vessels, okay? So more blood can get in and more blood can get to where it wouldn't normally get. So you open the tiniest, thinner, smaller ends of those blood vessels, okay? So you're getting blood to where blood wouldn't normally go. And that's how you're creating more of a pump. You're dilating your blood vessels, more blood's going in and you're getting a pump. Arginine is an amino acid that regulates nitric oxide levels. So if you put a load of that in a pre-workout and you take that, and nitric oxide levels are going to increase and blood flow is going to increase and so on and so forth. Again, you want something with some caffeine in as well to stimulate, okay, to get you in the zone and wake you up after your hard day's work, or if you train in the morning, wake you up after you sleep and get you to come around. The ones that I recommend for my clients are Jekyll and Hyde, and also C4 by Salicor. Jekyll and Hyde is by ProSups and C4 by Salicor. They've both got a high level of arginine in. Caffeine's dosed quite well, and there's no real nasty come downs from those, or my clients haven't reported any anyway. Just wanted to let you know as well, I'm not doing this because I'm sponsored or I've got a fucking discount code or I get any kind of kickback. I'm doing this because this is real life stuff. I train, clients hours upon hours, hundreds of hours a month, and this is real life stuff that works, okay? So I just hope that it helps you. So definitely anything with arginine or nitric oxide in, bit of caffeine in there as well, will be perfect to get those pumps on, okay? Okay, last but not least is strength athletes, powerlifters, fighters, that type of category of clients I've got. They want to avoid the stuff that's in the bodybuilding ones that I've just mentioned because it's counterproductive. We don't want to get a pump. You get a pump, you can't go for as long, okay? So there's no point. You don't want a pump as a strength athlete. You do not want that because it hinders your progress. So in a pre-workout, for a strength athlete, you want to concentrate on nootropics, B6, DMEs, those kind of products in there. The ones that I get my strength athletes on, I mean, I don't have to get them on, they're already on it. And the one that I personally take is Team Affinity's Primal range, the Caveman range. Now in there, they've got absolutely everything. There's alpha GPC, there's L-tyrosine, beta-alanine, all nootropics, a healthy dose of caffeine in there as well to get you stimulated. And it basically does what it says on the tin. It's very, very good. There's no jittery come down off that either. It's been a very, very well put together product. And I would definitely recommend that for any strength athlete, any fighter at all. And he does, I think he does 3. There's a mild one, a medium one, and one that literally is just for comp day and getting you right in there, getting you in that zone. Very, very good products, like I say. Again, no kickbacks, nothing like that. These are just stuff and products that I genuinely would recommend, and I recommend to my clients, and I recommend them because they're good. The more you watch and the more you listen to me, hopefully, you'll see that I don't recommend shit. I don't recommend something because some fucker's giving me a 10% discount or a free tub of protein. I'll recommend it because I believe in it and because I use it myself and I've seen the results that it gives. So all the products that I mentioned today, I have either used or I have my clients using, and I get no kickbacks from any of those companies at all. All right, then very, very simply, post-workout, generic for everybody, 3 to 4 grams of leucine straight away, down your neck as soon as you're finished. 5 minutes later, some hydrolyzed or some protein isolate. Get that in you. And then if you can, within half an hour, 40 minutes, get a solid meal in you. Again, it's all dependent on what your goals are, what your calorie intake is, what time of day you train, but definitely post-workout for whoever, when the fuck ever, 3 to 4 grams of leucine, then some 5 minutes later, some hydrolyzed or protein isolate. Okay, if you've got any questions or you'd like to see any videos on any subjects, drop me a comment, subscribe to my channel, and let me know what you think, guys. Let me know what you want to know, okay? I want to be able to help you and get you towards where you're going. So again, thanks very much for listening. Thank you for subscribing if you do, and thank you for liking and sharing. Cheers.